Imagine spending hundreds of hours learning English, understanding videos, podcasts, and conversations with ease, yet freezing when it's your turn to speak. Most learners think they have a vocabulary problem, a grammar problem, or a confidence problem. But what if the real reason you are stuck is a habit that feels productive every single day? In fact, the very thing you believe is improving your English might be the thing preventing you from becoming fluent. And once you see it, you'll never learn English the same way again. If you've been learning English for months or even years but still struggle to speak confidently, you are not alone. The surprising part is that the problem isn't your vocabulary, grammar, or intelligence. It's a habit that almost every learner believes is helping them improve. In this video, you'll discover why learning can feel productive while your speaking stays the same, the difference between being a learner and a speaker, and a simple daily method that can finally help you start speaking English naturally. The habit of only consuming English. Let's start with a habit that almost every English learner is proud of. Watching English videos every day. Listening to podcasts. Reading articles. Following English content creators. On the surface, this sounds like exactly what successful learners should do. And at first, it absolutely helps. Your vocabulary grows. Your listening improves. You become familiar with sentence structures and common expressions. English starts feeling more natural than it did before. That's why this habit feels productive and rewarding. The problem begins when consumption becomes your entire learning strategy. Many learners spend months or even years receiving English without ever producing it. They listen, watch, read, and study, but rarely speak. They become spectators instead of participants. Think about learning a sport. You could watch thousands of hours of football matches. You could study every tactic and memorize every rule. Yet the moment you step onto the field, your body would struggle because knowledge and performance are not the same thing. Speaking English works in a very similar way. Understanding English is a recognition skill. Speaking English is a creation skill. When you listen, your brain recognizes information. When you speak, your brain must create information instantly. Those are completely different mental processes. This is why many learners can understand almost everything in a video but struggle to form simple sentences during a conversation. Their input system has become strong, but their output system remains weak because it hasn't been trained consistently. The truth is that consuming English is comfortable. There is no pressure, no mistakes, no embarrassment. You can sit quietly and feel productive. Speaking is different. Speaking exposes weaknesses. It forces your brain to work. It reveals the gaps that videos and lessons often hide. That's why so many learners stay stuck. They spend years strengthening the skill they already practice every day, while neglecting the one skill they actually want: speaking. Why learning feels like progress. One of the biggest reasons learners stay stuck is because learning English feels like progress. Every time you finish a lesson, learn new vocabulary, or understand a difficult video, your brain rewards you with a sense of achievement. It feels like you are moving closer to fluency. And in some ways, you are improving. Your knowledge is growing. You are building a larger vocabulary. You are becoming familiar with grammar patterns and common expressions. Compared to where you started, you know much more English than before. The problem is that knowledge and ability are not always the same thing. Imagine reading 10 books about swimming. You could learn every technique, understand how professionals move through the water, and memorize every rule of the sport. But the moment you jump into a pool, you'll quickly realize that knowing and doing are completely different experiences. English works exactly the same way. Many learners measure progress by how much they study. They count the videos they watch, the lessons they complete, and the words they memorize. But real speaking improvement is measured differently. It's measured by how easily you can express your thoughts when no script is available and no teacher is guiding you. This creates a dangerous illusion. Because you are learning every day, you assume your speaking must be improving every day as well. But speaking only improves when speaking is actually practiced. That's why some learners spend 3 years studying English and still hesitate during simple conversations. Meanwhile, someone with less vocabulary can sound more fluent because they regularly use the English they already know. The goal isn't to collect English knowledge forever. The goal is to turn that knowledge into a skill. Learning gives you the ingredients. Speaking teaches you how to use them. And until you make that shift, it's possible to feel productive every day while remaining at the exact same speaking level. That's the trap many learners never notice. And it's the reason their English seems to improve on paper but not in real conversations. Why speaking stays unchanged? At this point, you might be wondering, if I'm learning so much English, why doesn't my speaking improve at the same speed? The answer is simple. Speaking is not a knowledge problem. It's a performance problem. When you are watching a video or reading an article, your only job is to understand. The words are already there. The sentences are already built. Your brain simply needs to recognize what it sees or hears. But speaking is completely different. The moment you start a conversation, your brain must choose the right words, organize them into a sentence, apply grammar, pronounce everything clearly, and do it all in real time. There is no pause button and no opportunity to replay the conversation. This is where many learners struggle. They have thousands of English words stored in their minds, but those words are trapped in passive memory. They can recognize them instantly when they hear them, yet accessing them while speaking feels slow and difficult. Think of it like having a large library inside your brain. You know the books are there, but every time you need one, it takes several seconds to find it. During a conversation, those few seconds feel like forever. As a result, learners begin doubting themselves. They think they need more vocabulary, more grammar lessons, or another course. But often, the real problem isn't a lack of knowledge. It's a lack of speaking practice. Your brain becomes efficient at whatever it repeats. If you spend most of your time listening, your listening improves. If you spend most of your time reading, your reading improves. And if speaking only happens once in a while, your speaking develops very slowly. That's why understanding English can feel effortless, while speaking feels frustrating. The skill you are practicing every day is the skill that's growing every day. And until speaking becomes a regular part of your routine, your ability to communicate will remain far behind your ability to understand, no matter how much English content you consume. How to switch from learner to speaker? The breakthrough happens when you stop asking, "How can I learn more English?" and start asking, "How can I use the English I already know?" This is the moment you begin moving from being a learner to becoming a speaker. Most learners are constantly preparing to speak someday. They keep collecting vocabulary, saving grammar lessons, and watching educational videos because they believe fluency will arrive after one more lesson or one more course. But fluent speakers don't wait until they know everything. They use what they know right now. Think about how children learn a language. They don't spend years studying before they start speaking. They begin with limited vocabulary, make countless mistakes, and improve through use. Speaking comes first, refinement comes later. Many English learners do the opposite. They spend years refining and very little time using. To become a speaker, you need to change your relationship with mistakes. Instead of seeing mistakes as proof that you are not ready, start seeing them as you are practicing. Every mistake reveals a gap, and every gap shows you exactly what to improve next. Another important shift is focusing on communication rather than perfection. Your goal is not to create flawless sentences. Your goal is to express ideas clearly enough for another person to understand. When you adopt this mindset, something powerful happens. You stop worrying about every small error. You stop mentally checking grammar rules in the middle of a conversation. And you start speaking more naturally. The truth is that fluency is not built by endlessly preparing. Fluency is built by repeated use. A learner asks, "What should I study today?" A speaker asks, "How can I speak today?" That single difference changes everything. Because when speaking becomes a daily habit instead of a future goal, your English moves from knowledge into real conversations, and that's where fluency grows. The daily speaking transformation method. Now that you understand why consuming English alone isn't enough, the question becomes, what should you do instead? The answer is surprisingly simple. Every day, spend less time collecting new English and more time using the English you already know. A powerful method is the input to output rule. Whenever you watch a video, read an article, or learn something interesting, don't stop after understanding it. Turn that information into speech. Explain it in your own words as if you are talking to a friend. For example, after watching a 5-minute video, spend 5 minutes speaking about what you learned. Summarize the main ideas. Share your opinion. Agree or disagree with certain points. The goal isn't perfect English. The goal is active English. Another effective habit is daily self-speaking. Choose a simple topic such as your day, your goals, a recent experience, or something you learned. Then speak about it for 2 or 3 minutes without looking at notes. At first, you'll notice pauses, missing vocabulary, and awkward sentences. That's completely normal. Those moments are not signs of failure. They are signs that your speaking muscles are finally being trained. You can also use the learn 1, use 3 approach. Every time you learn a new word or expression, challenge yourself to use it in at least 3 different sentences before the day ends. This helps move knowledge from passive memory into active communication. The transformation happens when speaking becomes a daily habit rather than an occasional activity. Even 10 minutes of speaking every day can create more improvement than hours of passive learning alone. Remember, fluency doesn't come from how much English enters your brain. Fluency comes from how often English leaves your mouth. The learners who improve the fastest are not always the ones who study the most. They are the ones who consistently turn knowledge into action. And that's the habit that finally breaks the cycle of being stuck. The habit that keeps most learners stuck isn't a lack of effort. It's spending all their time consuming English and almost no time producing it. Understanding English is valuable, but fluency begins when you start using what you already know. The moment you shift from preparing to speak to actually speaking, everything changes. Progress stops being something you measure by lessons completed and starts becoming something you experience in real conversations. And that's when English finally becomes a skill, not just knowledge. If this changed the way you see your English, consider hitting subscribe and staying connected for more. If you found this helpful, a like really supports the content and helps it reach more people. You can share this with someone who understands English but still struggles to speak naturally. Try writing one simple sentence in English in the comments, without translating, just your thoughts. If you want to keep improving step by step, turn on the bell icon so you do not miss what comes next. Thank you for watching and putting in the effort to improve.